126 pounds in the North. Again, kind of recurring theme last few weight classes. A lot of high seed out of a Quakertown guy, another undefeated wrestler. We have Zach Borzio, he's a sophomore, he's 18-0. The 2 seed is Jake Neal from CB South, a freshman, 14-2 in the year. The 3 seed is Matt McCaughey from Abington, comes in a record of 1-0. And the 4 seed being Aiden Chang from Upper Marion, a senior, 7-1. Looking at this weight class, I think Borzio is the hands-on favorite to win it. I've picked him to win it. Sure, safe pick. I think Borzio wins, beats Kebes from Lower Moreland. I think Lederer beats Cheng from Upper Marion. In a bit of an upset, I think Orem beats McCaughey from Abington. And Neal beats Carpenter from Upper Perk to set up those semifinals, with Borzio and Neal winning and Borzio ultimately winning the championship. If we look down at the consolations in this bracket with Kebes and Cheng, I think Cheng wins, and I think Cheng then beats Orem, who crossed brackets after losing in the semifinals, and Neal to qualify for regionals. Wanted to get Upper Marion a regional qualifier with McCaughey and Carpenter. I think McCaughey wins, or McCaughey... Again, apologies if I'm saying incorrectly. Then he runs into Lederer, and regional qualifier, and again, I think that Lederer is gonna be a little bit too much for him in that match, and Lederer beating Cheng to give you round out the top 4 of Borzio, your champ from the North, Neal the runner-up, Lederer your 3rd place out in the Chamonix, and Cheng from Upper Marion is your 4th place guy. Coming into this, and of the first round matches, there's some toss-ups. Cheng and Lederer I think could go either way in that first one. Same thing with Orem and Mackay. I think go either way. This is the way I feel it's going right now. As I drop down let's go and take a look at the 126 pound weight class from the South, and this one could have some upsets and things, in my opinion. I think Findora is the class of the weight class. I think it's his weight class to lose. He's a returning state qualifier, but you have some guys in here that are going to challenge. Nate Shippey from Interborough comes undefeated. Guy no one's really talking about, Shane Holfelder, and I guess I'm going to talk about him, and maybe his coaches and him will be upset that I'm bringing light to him, but he comes in as the 4 seed with like a 3-3 record, and kind of jumped off the page. He's if there's such thing as a good loss, he's got 3 of them. And again, tough as they come, and credit to that program. Sun Valley's kind of had a bit of a comeback in or emergence in the last couple years. With the Katkas, and you look their Caballo, the Kearneys, Holfelder, they're doing things right. They're making the most of their resources. They have their team defined down that way, and I'm sure they're all wrestling down there with the coaches from Chessmont and whatnot. So credit to that. And so if we get into this weight class, I think Findora wins his first round matchup with I believe it's Lasianka from Haverford. I think it's how you say it. That's how I'm going to say it today. Engelhart and Hartfuss from Ridley. Engelhart from O.J. Roberts. Engelhart's got, again, you talk about good losses. Sure, he's got maybe one. Hartfuss comes down defeated. He's a sophomore from Ridley. I think Engelhart wins there. Holfelder and Billy Wilson, some Chessmont on Chessmont action. I think Holfelder wins. I believe that's a rematch from earlier in the year, which was won by Wilson, but he was down by a moderate to large point differential when he caught Holfelder in their match. I'm giving Holfelder the nod on the revenge factor here because it's postseason. I think Mitch Baker from Conestoga and Shippey from Interborough. I think Shippey wins that one, and I think Holfelder beats Shippey. Again, I like what I've seen in the past and the results I've seen posted from this year. But I think Findora ultimately, like I said, this is his weight class to lose. I think he wins here at 126 pounds. It punches ticket to regionals. Holfelder, the runner-up from Sun Valley. Findora, as I mentioned, from Downingtown West. Also have to mention Findora's got a pretty sick mullet, and I think I've made it very clear in the past. I give credit where credit's due. So he's got the flow down when it comes to that. I'm sure he'll have it feathered and appropriately and blown out for the match for the tournament tomorrow. As we look down this Russellback bracket constellation in some Central League action. La Cianca on Hartfuss. I think Hartfuss wins. Wilson and Baker. I think Wilson wins. With those cross brackets of Shippey and Engelhart losing in the semis, I think Shippey beats Hartfuss and Engelhart beats Wilson, and then Shippey ultimately beating Engelhart to go to get third and go to regionals. I have it here now. Findor from Downtown West, Holfelder, Sun Valley, Shippey from Interborough, Engelhart from O&J. But I have to say, like, this is one of those ones where I'm said it before in brackets previously, where this 4-5 matchup with Hartfuss and Engelhart could go either way, flip a coin. And really, Wilson's caught Holfelder before. Maybe he does it again. Baker's a tough kid. He's been around. He's a junior. Anything happen. And you get down to these consolation matches, same thing. Like the Wilson Engelhart could go either way. Shippey Hartfuss. I'm not hedging towards the middle to do it. I mean, I made my picks. They're here. I stand behind them. I don't make picks blindly behind some phantom name on the forum. I put them out there and put my name on them. But I'm just saying these were the tough matches within the bracket that are the tough ones to pick, especially when there's no common opponents, things like that. So you kind of go off of what you know. And, Hartfuss and Shippey will be a match, as will the Engelhart match with Hartfuss. Like this one has a lot of quality kids in this weight class that with matches that can go the other way. But I do stand by the fact that I said this is Findor's weight class to lose. And I won't back off that one. I think, on tomorrow, Holfelder's the guy, the next best guy in the weight class. Now, who knows what happens when the shoes get put on, and after you weigh in, lace the shoes up, put the singlet on, and everything can change in a heartbeat. So, but like I said, these are the picks I'm standing behind right now.